live. We're live. Happy Wednesday, guys. You know what's the worst? The worst thing for singers is not trusting your voice. Calling yourself a professional singer, and yet you're like crossing your fingers because you don't know if it's going to be the amazing sound or if it's going to be the not good sound. If you're going to hit that note or if you're going to be flat or, God forbid, crack. It's that awful, awful, frustrating feeling of not being able to trust that you and your voice will deliver when it counts in high professional situations, pressure situations, big performances, big auditions, big recording sessions, being able to deliver when it counts. And it sucks because you're doing everything you know how to do. You have so much training and you're out there and you're hustling and you're recording and you're investing your time and your energy and your money trying to make it in whatever genre you are, whether it's a pop singer, an opera singer, a Broadway singer, and you're not getting where you want to go. And you're lying there in bed at night and you're staring at the ceiling and you're wondering, what more can I possibly do? I've had all the training. Why am I not consistent? Why am I not breaking through at the level I want? Because sometimes it's amazing, sometimes it's not, but why don't I know how to do that? And I call myself a professional singer. Or maybe you don't call yourself a professional singer, even though you want to be, even though you're out there hustling, you're auditioning, you're recording, you're doing all the things, but you're just not seeing the results that you want because you're not consistent. Because it's a constant question mark, a constant crossing my fingers and wondering what's going to come out. And you guys, that is not a recipe for success, right? Like the cross your fingers technique, because it causes so much anxiety. It causes so much insecurity. It causes so many of you to stop putting yourselves out there in ways that you otherwise would for those high level opportunities that really could change the career and bring the kind of breakthroughs and high level opportunities that would change everything for you. Because that's what the industry wants. Talent on demand. You being able to get up there and deliver night after night after night, recording session after session after session. And if you can't do that, then you suffer. And when I say suffer, like I really mean that. I mean that you watch other people who are in different careers. Maybe they're teachers or maybe they're whatever, lawyers, and they're the same age as you and they're hitting their stride in their career. They're getting promoted, they're buying houses, they're doing things, and here you are still trying to push that giant boulder up a hill to just get heard and break through. And it really does a number on somebody's mindset, on somebody's psychology, on your emotional state, on your mental health. I mean, to have a gift and have a passion and constantly be told no, or for you to be telling yourself no because you don't have that trust in your instrument, you don't have that voice that you can rely on every single time, and how lost you feel at not knowing how to fix that. And it causes depression, it causes anxiety. You don't have to go to a day job that you hate every single day just because all the auditions you're going to, you're not getting cast. And all the recordings that you put up, nobody's listening to. It's because you don't have that consistency to be able to deliver that impact and that voice that you know is in you. You know it's in you. But nobody's taught you how to deliver that on command. And traditional training doesn't do that. If it did, all the money you've invested in traditional training, you'd be there by now. You guys, I'm a product of traditional training. I know that system. And it ultimately failed me. I had to go outside of that system in order to succeed and do all the things that I did when I was in my performing side of my career. And that's why it's been like my mission to show you guys that there is a different way to train. There is a different way that merges mindset and skill set, technique and psychology, because you can't have one without the other. So many of you have all the technique in the world, but you don't have the mindset or the mindset or the psychology to actually allow it to work for you, which is why when you're by yourself in your own practice, it sounds amazing. And then you have a huge opportunity to go for a big audition or to record a song, and it doesn't show up for you the same way. And then you start to hate yourself. You start to be like, blame yourself, think you're not good enough, think that you can't do it, start to question your talent, start to question if this is even something that is meant for you. And all those things take you down because then you don't make opportunities, take opportunities, and do the things that are really going to move the needle. So I want you guys to know that there is a different paradigm for which singers can train that merges mindset and skill set, that merges technique and psychology. Because you guys, your body's your instrument, and your body is only ever doing what your brain is instructing it to do. And so if you got stuff going on in your mind, in your subconscious mind that you don't even understand, it's going to cause your body to react and do things that sabotage the gift and the talent and the voice that is otherwise in you. And that's why you're so frustrated. That's why you're lying in bed every night, staring at the ceiling, wondering, why am I not moving forward? Feeling so lost in your career, in your training, and what you could possibly be doing to get to that level where you build that sustainable career. That's why you're lost. Because there are things going on that traditional training just doesn't address. And it's sabotaging so many talented singers. It drives me crazy. So many talented singers quit. Singers who have put in years, singers who have spent thousands and thousands of dollars on traditional training. Like if you live in New York or if you live in Los Angeles, you are spending upwards of $250 to $350, maybe even $400 an hour for traditional voice lessons. And then what happens? You're spending all that money, but are you really getting to the level you want in your career? Are you landing those gigs? Are you able to deliver on command? Is your voice as free? Is it as trustworthy? Do you know that you are going to be able to bring it to your potential every single time? And when I was in traditional training, the answer for me was no. It was like these tiny little incremental things that I learned a little bit, but nothing gave me the breakthrough for the consistency that I really needed. Which is why my mission is to be shouting from the rooftops like I'm doing here on YouTube to help you to understand that there is a different paradigm that you can train. But you got to be serious. You got to be willing to invest time, money, energy in doing so to be able to get where you want to go. Because if you're not serious about doing that, then I can't help you anyway. And so if you're watching this and you're like, oh my God, I have so much tension in my voice when it counts. I fatigue when it counts. I'm flat. All these things that don't really show up for me when you practice. Or maybe when you do practice, it shows up for you because maybe you're so in your own way there in ways you don't even realize that you're just practicing in all of the sabotage. So of course, that's what's going to show up when you go to perform. So if you're recognizing yourself in this and you're feeling lost as to what to do with it, I want to invite you to book a call with me. We're going to get on the phone for 45 minutes or so. We're going to talk about what's working, what's not working in your singing, where you are, where you want to go, the gap between everything. And if I think I can help you, then I'll take you through the strategy and I'll share with you exactly how we help singers who are just like you to break through and get that consistency and be able to deliver when it counts, to be able to create huge strides in their singing careers. And if you want our help to be able to implement that strategy, then I'll show you what that looks like. And if not, that's okay too. So I am going to put it's already in. I'm on YouTube. There's no chat here. If you look in the YouTube, in the video description, you'll see the link to book a call with me. Don't be shy. If you've watched my videos before and you see me invite you to book a call and you've never done it, do it. What are you waiting for? Another year of watching birthdays and Christmases and Thanksgivings pass, thinking, well, maybe this year I'll finally break through. Just wasting more time and energy on training that's not serving you to where you want to go. What are you waiting for? Book a call with me and let's figure this out. Mwah. I really honor you for taking time out of your day to think about your singing because that's more than a lot of people are doing. All right, guys, book a call if you would like some help, and I'll see you next time. Bye.